What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the differences in fun fishing and tournament fishing. Man,
oh, this one's bigger.
so if you're trying to get into tournament fishing, as you enjoy bass fishing, you love getting out there early mornings, late evenings, and you just love trying to put one of those big ones on, hey man, tournament fishing, I'm gonna tell you right now, is totally different. Your mindset is different, right? So when you're out fun fishing, for example, time is nothing to worry about. You get out there, you know what time of day it is, you're searching for the pattern, you're looking for the fish, you find the fish, then you work them, right? And you got all day to get your fish on, right? Well, it's the same thing in tournament fishing, except the day is 8 hours long, guys. You might get 2 days of tournament fishing, depending if you're a boater, you're kayaking, or even bank tournaments, guys. So most of the time your local tournaments are 1-day tournaments. And guys, I'm gonna tell you, if you don't know those waters and you don't spend that time on the water, it'll make a big difference. So the first very important difference from fun fishing and tournament fishing is time on the water. You have to spend a tremendous time on the water as a tournament angler. It's the understanding of the water body. It's the understanding of what the fish are doing during certain conditions. So many variables, right? In tournament fishing, it's the same variables in fun fishing, but we're time restricted in a tournament. And I'm gonna tell you, getting your head on that swivel, getting an understanding of the body of water and getting that understanding quickly, that just leads me to the second big difference: efficiency. Being efficient on the water, utilizing that block of time, right? Because you got a morning bite and they want this. Then you have a late morning bite where it might switch up and slow down, less reactive or more reactive. So you have to adapt to the ever-changing environment when tournament fishing, guys. And it is non-stop because you're in it trying to win, trying to get a check, and trying to put a limit on the boat or on the yacht or the bank, right? So you're trying to get that 5 fish limit because that's your first goal, is to get 5 on. Then you work on upgrading from there. So then you have to find the pattern quickly, might I add, within the day, and find the larger than average fish to be in contention, be in the top 10, be in the top 20, depending on what kind of tournament you're in and what your goal is. But you got to find those bigger fish. All right, we got a lawnmower. Finding the bigger fish isn't always the easiest thing to do, right? Catching fish in itself may be easy. You can just throw a swim bait, you can get your basic average fish, 13, 14 inches, and you can catch 5 very good that way. But how do you catch 5 big ones? See what I'm saying? So there is a difference. When you're fun fishing, I just like to catch. I love numbers when I'm fun fishing. But when I'm tournament fishing, I'm aiming for those bigger fish. And when you aim for those bigger fish, my goodness, guys, the brain really can get overworked if you allow it. Like as you've seen at Sassafras, I kinda was wondering. I haven't been there, that was my first time. My brain was working overtime. I just wasn't mentally prepared for the situation. Therefore, I wasn't efficient nor effective in my delivery in that tournament. So, that's a huge difference when you're tournament fishing and just fun fishing, okay? I love to have fun. I have fun even in those two tournaments, and I can't wait for the next one. I'm trying to hop in it. I think things are coming together for us, right? So, being in tournaments shown me how I can be more efficient, where I need to be more efficient and effective at, and also I learned during tournament fishing, right? I've only been in two, guys. I ain't been in a whole lot. It's fairly new. Not saying that when you're out fun fishing, you're not aiming for the big ones, but it's a lot less pressure. So when you're out tournament fishing and you're spun out a little bit and you're thinking too hard, one thing you got to keep in mind when you're out there is keep that positive mindset. Keep that mind focused on the task and believing and having confidence in yourself, because you know you can catch fish. You just have to get around them. And finding the bigger fish in tournaments isn't always the easiest thing to do. I think the lawnmower's coming back. Another takeaway so far between tournament fishing and fun fishing is that when you're out fun fishing, you can experiment. You can take the time to learn. You can take the time to practice that technique to get it dialed in just right for those fish in that particular moment for that particular day. But when you're out tournament fishing, you don't have time to experiment as much. So when you see the pattern, when you get that bite, you have to take into account every variable that's taking place at that moment. Every variable, lock it in as quick as possible so you can return that at every step and put more fish on. So you definitely have to be quicker in deducing how you got that bite, why you got that bite, and the caliber of fish that got you, right? Because little fish like it fast, big fish like it slow, vice versa. Who knows? Depends on the day, the variables, and the situation. So those are a lot of small differences, but very huge differences. Another key difference in tournament angling and fun fishing is mistakes, guys. When you're out fun fishing, you can make mistakes. You'll get frustrated, but no pressure. When you're out tournament fishing, guys, every mistake costs something, okay? It'll cost you a bait. It'll cost you a bite. It'll cost you time. Everything, every mistake takes something. It costs something, each mistake when you're tournament fishing. Granted, you have those same variables out when you're fun fishing, but if you lose that swim bait, well, just put another one on, no pressure. I could come back and work that area. I can this or that. But in tournament fishing, that one mistake can cost you huge on bites, success, and the quality of fish you're gonna get. And I think that guy just ran over something. But every mistake will cost you something when you're tournament fishing. So guys, keep in mind, if you're gonna jump in these tournaments, you gotta have your head ready to go. But at the same time, go out there with that same enthusiasm. Go out there not so focused. Don't put so much pressure on yourself to catch these fish, guys. There is no point in adding extra stress to your situation. That second tournament showed me how to have fun and not catch any bass. That second tournament showed me what I need to work on and how can I be different from the pack to put a bigger fish on, to get that bigger bite, or even to get bites at all, guys. So tournament fishing, it can be an awesome experience. It's fun. I enjoy it. I'm already in love with it. So you're definitely going to be seeing more tournament footage and me getting out there doing some stuff. And next after this video is going to be the breakdown of May Knucklehead Series, KBF Bass Fishing Series Knucklehead. Chad Hoover, he's doing his thing, putting these teams together, and guys are out there fishing. I mean, the numbers are pretty neat on the board, and how many guys from all around the country are trying to get in on this Knucklehead KBF Series event. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and conclude this video, but I just wanted to share with you guys the differences that I've seen immediately in two tournaments between tournament fishing and fun fishing straight from the gate. And if you're thinking about getting in tournaments, I think you should give it a try. It's fun. It's a totally awesome experience. I say go ahead and do it, man. Do your thing. Get into tournament fishing. Go have some fun and get out there. Tight lines, all that good stuff everybody says. Peace.